Now, I know what you are thinking. Surely there isn't anyone brave enough to let this moron into their home, welcome him in and let him loose on their toy collection. I was welcomed with open arms to a avid Power Rangers collector. I went to the home of Ricky. Yeah, you can follow him on his socials. I'll probably put it around here somewhere. But yeah, he is an avid Power Rangers fan, and he's got some of the most amazing vintage Power Ranger toys, ranging from vintage head spinners to Lightning Collection to vintage Megazords that I didn't even know existed. So when he said, would you like to come round and view my collection, I was really excited. So I mean, for me, I love Power Rangers. However, my knowledge and where I watched up to really is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So I watched the original series when you had the original 5. Then Tommy, the Green Ranger, was a more than welcome addition. And then when he became the White Ranger, oh my God, that was just on another level. I mean, you'll hear me mention in the video that I specifically remember that episode. I must have known that it was going to happen, that there was something going to happen, because I remember asking my mum if she could tape that episode. And when I returned from school, I put it on and just kept rewinding that segment where Tommy is revealed as the White Ranger. But yeah, so kind of beyond that, beyond the movie, further on down the line, I stopped watching, and that really is where my knowledge ends. So getting to speak to Ricky, who has a lot of knowledge, clearly has a lot of passion for Power Rangers, it was really exciting for me, and I was just loving the energy that he was giving about his collection. And you could tell that he's put a lot of love into it, and he just enjoys that line. So I hope you enjoy my very first video where I have gone into someone's own personal toy collection other than myself, and I really hope I do that collection justice. Now, before we do go and look at the amazing Power Rangers toy room collection, I am going to go off on a little tangent. Previously, I mentioned a fantastic new enterprise by Rob at Retro Ring Rescue. I did a little plug, a little segment, because I thought it was a fantastic idea that he's doing, restoring old WWF Hasbro rings. They're very sought after. I personally have wanted one for a long time, and kindly enough, because I just gave his video, that little plug, his segment, just to promote him, Rob kindly sent me my own WWF Hasbro restored ring. Look how brilliant this thing is. It's been fully restored, brand new ropes, brand new stickers. The thing just looks absolutely phenomenal, and my Hasbro WWF figures look absolutely fantastic. Yeah, honestly, Rob, thank you so much for sending this. You've done a fantastic job on restoring this thing, and as I said, my growing Hasbro collection looks so awesome on this. So once again, thank you so much, Rob, for sending me this. It truly is amazing. And yeah, go check him out on eBay, where he's got some up at the moment, I believe, but just keep an eye on it. I'm sure he'll have more coming up. But yeah, amazing. Right, Ricky, thank you so much for letting me into your collection. I've never been into someone's actual collection to have a look around, so I'm really excited to see this one. Obviously, predominantly, it's Power Rangers that you collect. Yeah. And what is it about Power Rangers that just fuels this for you?
So I was born in '92. Power Rangers come out just after that. Mm-hmm. So obviously that was the phenomenon when it growing up. Power Rangers. Yeah. I just remember Woolworths all the time, going there with the parents, buying the Megazords, buying all of it, and that's all it was. I just lived and breathed Power Rangers through the 90s.
Yeah.
Until you get to the point where you just stop playing with toys. And I just remember coming home one day and just my mum saying, we've got rid of all your Power Ranger stuff. It's gone. We've given it to the kids down the street. And it was one of them, okay, maybe I'm a bit too old to stop playing with toys, stuff like that. And then obviously all these years later, I lived really close to Ian at the Vintage Toy Monster.
Yes.
Literally lived at the end of his road. Went in his shop, see the white tigers all there, picked it up, and that's what started the whole process of collecting. And this is probably about 6-7 years of stuff, I'm going to say.
Amazing.
Mostly Power Rangers. I do collect other bits and bobs, but it is mostly the Power Ranger stuff because that's what I grew up with. So,
yeah, of course. Right, I suppose let's take a look. Right, okay, so we're going to start over here. And Ricky, if you tell me what I'm looking at right now.
So mostly the left-hand side, we've got a couple of Carriers, or we've got Serpentera there, which is Lord Zed's Megazord. Probably one of the biggest ones in the collection that Lord Zed had in season 2. Underneath that, obviously, there's more Carriers. I try to space them over there because they're quite a big Megazords.
They're amazing, aren't they?
Yes. Obviously, that's Titanos.
Yeah.
Underneath that, we've got Tor the Shuttle Zord and Pyramidas and Artidotron underneath that as well. But I try to keep it season by season with the collection. But with the Carrier Zords, you've got to make space for them over the other side.
Of course.
Just to fit them in there.
Yeah. I mean, I loved Power Rangers growing up, but for me, I was predominantly, it's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yes.
So after kind of all of that, I've got lost with it. So, yeah, I mean, for me, Tommy, the Green Ranger, was the ultimate one, with the Dragon Zord. Yeah. But when I specifically remember the episode when he became the White Ranger, and then I just fell in love with that whole aesthetic and that look.
Yeah, so throughout the collection, there is a few things to do with Tommy, which are quite unique that I would never part with.
No. Just
because of the memory of JDF who played him.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, my collection starts from Mighty Morphin and goes up to Wild Force. It's like the Saban era stuff before Disney bought the rights to it. And I feel like the toys, the collectibles were really good for that time.
Yeah, of course.
With the Lightning Collection as well, the figures, I think they're the best kind of figures, the Lightning Collection ones, the way they've made the head sculpts and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm taking it this is the original Megazord, is it?
So that is the original Megazord. Behind that, we've got the original flip heads from the season 1.
Transforming action, Power Rangers. This is Zordon. It's transforming time. Evil space aliens are approaching your location. Combine your weapons. It's your only hope. Karate action, Power Rangers. Use your hand-to-hand fighting abilities. Protect the Earth from evil space aliens. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from Bandai. Grab the power.
And then we've got Zordon. That does come with like a command center, but I've kind of took it apart to fit it on there.
Yeah.
The plan is to have a nice diorama on there, but I kind of want everything first before I start building the dioramas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got the season 2, like you said, White Ranger with Fliphead in there as well.
Yeah.
The bit there, the original Dragon Zord as well.
I love that one. I've genuinely, I think that for me, and yeah, I'd say this more than the Tiger Zord actually.
Yeah, so that Dragon Zord's very popular.
Yeah, very.
People hunt there and that, and it's just trying to find it complete and in good condition.
Yeah.
I've had that a long time now, but yeah, my favourite Megazord comes further down the line, but the Dragon Zord is very hard to beat.
Yes, yeah, definitely. And these are the Lightning Forces, aren't they?
The Lightning Collection.
That's
Lightning Collection. They're the remastered ones that set there.
Yeah.
Better joints and stuff like that on it. The head sculpts are better. They did do the Lightning Collection, and then they done these ones which are remastered, which come as a set. I just think they look awesome for what they are, with the glasses on certain characters, and then the helmets, the weapons.
Yeah.
The bit that looks like it's morphing, the little tiny morphers that hold in their hand.
Yes.
I kind of wanted it displayed like they are morphing without the helmet on, with the helmet in front.
Yeah, these are incredible. I mean, these are, as I said to you a bit earlier, that I'm going with the reignition at the moment, but I really want to get the Lightning Collection because I do think these are fantastic.
With the Lightning Collection, they obviously, they stopped making them, didn't they? Because of the rights getting sold, and they done the reignition. But I don't think anything can beat the Lightning Collection with the figures. I think they look really awesome. Also with all the bad guys on the next shelf down.
Yeah,
the detail on them and the sculpt is really good.
For me, I think that a lot of toy lines, the villains are the best.
Yes.
I just don't know why. I don't know if it is actually the fact that they are better, or it's nice to have, like, you know, a bit of villainous in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
The only one on that shelf that's obviously not Lightning Collection is the Ivanhoes, because they never done the Ivanhoes.
No,
as
they
Lightning
didn't.
Collection.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that would have been an awesome figure to have.
Yeah.
But it was only canon to the film that come out.
Yes.
So I've just put that there as a placement holder. I've found it at a toy fair. All the other stuff has been bought for me by the wife.
Yeah.
Presents and stuff. Or I've found it and she's let me buy it.
Exactly. And then I think, like, Lord Drakkon.
Yeah,
I think he's a fantastic character. He only came in the comics.
Comics, yeah, in the comics, and the little teaser with Jason David Frank, who'd done a little teaser with him. People were looking forward to thinking there's going to be a film and that.
Yeah.
And it's time to set things right.
We will invade their worlds. We will tear down everything that might protect them. And then, when it's too late, when they're powerless and alone, they will realize the truth. They could have been gods.
Obviously, it never happened, but Drakkon is a very big character in the comics.
Exactly. Who knows? Maybe with AI nowadays, they can go ahead and do it. But yeah, fantastic. And I say, I really do want to get into the Lightning Collection because I think these, I just love, you know, being able to pose their figures rather than, you know, obviously the originals where it's not so poseable. But yeah, these are just brilliant. Right, and then talk me through these.
So it just goes season by season, like I said. With other stuff there, the Turbo Rescue Megazord next to it. For that section, they only done one Lightning Collection for the Turbo one on the right hand side. But I haven't picked that up yet.
Right.
Before they stopped making them.
Oh, right,
so
okay.
do I bite the bullet and just buy the one Ranger that come with it, plus the other two ones with it? With the left hand side, like I said before, that is the first ever Megazord I bought, the White Tiger Zord from Ian. And that's what started the whole collection, that one right there.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Because it goes, obviously, season 1 at the top, going down to season 2. I'd need to try and find more Lightning Collection for the season 2 ones. That's why there's only the White Ranger there, the Yellow Ranger. I need the head for the Pink Ranger, because it changed in the certain seasons. Because where Kimberly left, Cat come in, so I was trying to find the head sculpts.
Yeah, of course. And then these beauties down here.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite shelves, the next one down.
This is a brilliant one. I love the metallics that we'll see in a second.
Yes,
yeah.
Obviously this is based on Alien Ranger and season 3 and the film, basically. So you've got the Shogun, the Battle Borgs, the Rangers Lightning Collection in the Ninja mode, the Ninja Falcon Megazord. You got Ninja, and then you've got the flip heads, the metallic flip heads for that season.
These are just fantastic, aren't they? I'd say the metallic finish on them is just brilliant. I love those. Yeah,
it's one of my favourite shelves on there. Is that whole thing? I can't wait to put like diorama around it.
Yeah.
And stuff. I think that would really pop as a shelf.
Yeah, that is brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Right. And then we go down.
Further down, yeah. So you go into Power Rangers Zeo, which is the next line.
Nice.
A few Megazords there. Warrior Wheel on the right hand side, Red Battle Sword, and then like Lightning Collection again with the helmets off, because I like to display them with the helmets off, so you see the characters.
Yeah, of course.
With the helmet in front with the weapons. Only missing the Pink Ranger again on that one. Cat's really hard to find on that one. Otherwise, you're paying a big price because you can buy her in a 2-pack, which is Cat as the Mighty Morphin and the Zeo Pink Ranger. You have to pay a hefty sum sometimes for that, which I'm going to have to buy them, but one day to fill that, or just find them loose. But like I said, they're very hard to find as well, loose.
Again, this is the good thing about the Lightning Collection, is that you can display them with the helmet at the bottom, whereas with the flip heads, obviously it's one or the other.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I find a bit of a drawback with the flip heads, but yeah, otherwise, yeah, they're fantastic. And then down here,
Yeah, another season, Lost Galaxy, further down. Lost Galaxy Megazord, Toro Zord, the two Zords at the back, and then the Zenith Carrier Zord. That Carrier Zord, I would have loved it to be on the other side with all the other Carrier Zords, but there's only certain things you can have in certain places.
of course.
So that just goes with that shelf, to be honest.
Yeah, very nice. I like that.
With the one Lightning Collection again, I picked up, but I have to find the whole team. There's a few things missing. It's far from being complete, but everyone's toy collection is.
Yeah, definitely.
And then with the diorama, that would be make the whole collection look good, I think, with
Yeah.
the diorama extra on it.
Yeah, 100%. So everybody loves VHSs nowadays. Like, they're definitely coming back into fashion, and I do love the fact that you've got those seasons there.
Yeah, so that's the original Mighty Morphin, episode by
Nice.
episode. Not complete yet, far from it, but the most important ones, 8 and 9. But that's Green with Evil. That's when Tommy got introduced.
Yeah.
The whole 5-part
Yeah,
thing.
amazing.
I've got a VHS player in the other room with a little 20-inch TV on.
Of course.
Yep.
Has to be retro.
It has to be retro to watch it. It's when I had it on the other day and the wife was asking questions.
Yeah.
Going, what is this? I was like, come on.
Yeah, come on.
This is what you grew up with.
That's
the
it.
acting's very questionable in
Yeah.
it, but I love it.
Of course. Get the tracking right on it
Yeah.
though first, haven't you?
And then showing my little boy, this is a VHS.
Yeah.
Because they're so used to streaming
That's
and
it.
stuff like
They
that.
don't understand.
They don't understand. You have to, if you want to get to a point, you have to rewind it. You have to stop, rewind.
Even,
stuff
I
like
mean, even DVDs are going to be a thing where they're like, what is that?
that. Yeah, exactly.
But right, talk to me about these.
So this is Power Rangers in Space. This is my favourite season.
Okay.
I think it came out in 1999. I could be wrong, but I think this is what I remember the most. It's Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers in Space.
Right.
They say that it is the best season.
Okay.
Critically acclaimed and stuff like that. It had one of the best season finales because that's when Zordon was finished and stuff like that.
Okay.
I just love the Megazords on it, the spaceship vibes of
Yeah.
it. That's where you see multiples of stuff. But you've got obviously the Mega Wing on the right, Astro Megazord, the Mega Voyager on the left, but you can have him in the spaceship zone as well. So
Nice.
I kind of want him displayed as the Megazords and as the ship modes.
Yeah.
I need a big enough shelf for it.
Yeah, of course.
And the middle one, the Astro Delta Megazord, is my favourite Megazord of all time. I just remember it as a kid, and having that is the holy grail. I've got the box for the Delta Megazord upstairs in a loft, but I like to display mine out of box.
Yeah, of course.
There is hunts. I've still got to find the Delta Megazord and have it in the other mode because you can have it
Right, okay,
spaceship
yeah.
combined or as a by itself.
Astro Delta Megazord power! Prepare to lock up!
But yeah, it brings back so much memories. The
Yeah.
Power Rangers in Space. I just love the whole thing. I know there's a few colouring issues on it, but I'll try and find some on some better conditions.
Amazing.
But yeah,
Right. Okay. And are these more Lightning Collection?
Power Rangers in Space again. Lightning Collection, by far, I think, one of the best arcs in Power Rangers. The Psycho Rangers, the best villains, I think, of all time.
Amazing.
The video behind it as well is the Power Rangers in Space, when they meet the Psycho Rangers, the whole parts of it. But these are Lightning Collection as well. The Psycho Rangers I picked up in box. Obviously, I'll take them out of the box to display them. Holy Grail piece. Same with the Astro Delta Megazord. The Psycho Rangers, I think, the details on them are insane. I think they look very cool as a team. And for it to be one of my favourite episodes, to have that in my collection, I'm very, very happy about that.
Yeah, again, so this is not a season that I've ever seen. I think this is my first time actually seeing these figures, and I've got to admit, they look really cool.
I highly would recommend watching the whole Power Rangers in Space, because see, Mighty Morphin was episode by episode. You defeat the monster, you get the Megazord, and that. Power Rangers in Space was episodes by episodes, but a continuing arc throughout the whole thing, so the storyline, which dragged people in, and that's what they were going to finish Power Rangers with in Space.
Right,
It done so well, they carried on.
Oh, really?
So,
wow.
yeah, Mighty Morphin 2 in Space, and then it was meant to stop, but it done so well. It carried on, and that's what sparked the whole thing to start again.
Resurgence.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. And then this looks like a very interesting shelf.
Very, very happy with the shelf.
Okay.
Power Rangers Wild Force.
Right.
These Megazords are different compared to the other ones because they're the dark cast metal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wild Force, I think, had one of the best lines with Megazords because they're all animals.
Yeah.
You gotta love the animal themes
Yes.
ones, and they all combine with each other and go apart. The Predazord there is very sought after. A lot of people love that Megazord.
Right.
One of the best ones out there. And then with all the other ones, it's getting every animal, to be honest,
Yeah,
and
of
then how
course.
you're going to display them.
And is this all of them, or are there more?
There are a few bits and bobs I might be missing,
Okay.
but they're predominantly the 5 Megazords
Right.
combined together. Obviously, you've got the extra ones, like that, the Red Gorilla, the Elephant on the other side, but there's so many of them.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with where that shelf is, because you've got most of, if not, all of the Wild Force Megazords, and the diecast on it looks, and they're very heavy as well compared to.
Right.
If you compare one of them to the original Megazord, the way they're built, and it's just before Disney obviously bought it and stuff like that, and the Megazords I feel got more plasticky.
Yeah.
I think this line of Megazords, the way they were built and made,
It's the
was
same
perfect.
as Transformers, because when I was young, like I had a couple of the figures, and they were die-cast metal.
Yes.
And then they felt sturdier, they felt better. You could do more with them and not fear for them breaking. But then they started becoming more plastic, and then for me, it lost something.
Yes, 100% with the plastic side of things. Like you said, you're looking into the new line of stuff that's getting remade. But I think the way that these are made, it just does them justice, to be honest. I think they look awesome as well.
Yeah, definitely.
All of them together, but it's how you display them. I like them when they're in their animal form as well.
Yeah, of
So
course.
do I buy another shelf and have them all displayed as animals? But then I've got to go around and find them all
That's
again.
it.
They're quite hard to find anyway.
Definitely.
To get them in a good condition.
But yeah, they are very nice. I like those. Right, and then down here.
Yes.
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 I'm liking the look of this one. Right, so we're going to start over here first.
Yes, Legacy Communicator Tommy Oliver edition.
Yeah.
In box.
Amazing.
I'll just do a shout out to TJ who made the plastic box for me. He buys and sells at NECs and stuff like that, toy fairs. Good friend. He made the plastic containers to go for it.
Amazing.
But just have these displayed in the box, the Legacy Communicator, and then Saba next to it is the original. With it being for Tommy, I don't think I'd ever part with him.
That's amazing, that is.
That's why you got to have the protective case around it, because I don't want him to be damaged anymore.
This is Zordon calling White Ranger. Activate Saba, the talking saber, and follow his instructions.
Megazord power, now!
Now you're ready to fight. And sound the call to battle. And now, really grab the power cannon. Its 5 Powerball ammunition load is harmless to humans, but not to evil space aliens. Add even more power with the Power Gun Sword. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from Bandai. Grab the power.
That is amazing. I love that. I mean, I remember, him with that sword.
Yep.
And that is incredible. Yeah, I love that.
Well, they've remade them and stuff a couple
Yes,
of times.
of
With like,
course.
done the other toy lines, but
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, I think the original one there in box just looks awesome.
It does. Right, and then talk to me. So we've got the
Morphers.
morphers. Absolutely amazing. So these these are incredible. Are they coins or
No,
plastic?
they're
Plastic?
they're plastic coins on it. You
Yeah.
can buy the new ones and stuff
Okay,
like that, because obviously Legacy made some
Yes.
and bits and bobs. That's the original, obviously, Megazord. And then if you go down the line, there's just a few morphers from when it came out. I'm missing a few, but it's just, that's the fun and games of toy hunting.
It is.
I could go online, I could go and buy them and stuff like that,
That's
but
it.
I prefer to try and find them at toy fairs.
That's it. Like, I mean, I've looked on Vinted for stuff, and there are stuff out there for good prices, but you just don't have that thrill. That's why I like to wait until I go to a toy shop or I go to a toy fair, because it's the thrill of getting it then and there.
Yes.
It means something.
For my collection, I do exactly the same. Like, my collection, if I find it, and there's only a few things I need to complete certain lines of it, it's just a thrill of doing it and getting the deal done and meeting people.
That is just incredible. Yeah, I absolutely love that. That's a nice addition to that collection, isn't it?
Just to have it here, for the White Ranger, arguably the most popular Ranger of all time.
100%, yeah.
Have a box Saber, never take it out. It's in really good condition inside the box as well, but just have that case on it as well, extra protection.
Yeah.
And then with the communicator next to it, it's the way toys were. You never had that communicator back when I was growing up, and when Legacy bought stuff out, thought, I'm never going to get rid of this.
No, definitely not. But yeah, that is a brilliant shelf. Okay.
Another season.
Yeah, another season.
Yep, Lightspeed Rescue. You got the Megazord behind. Lightspeed Rescue. It's got a bit of damage on that one. I need to fix his hands and stuff, but that's the good thing is you can find parts for that.
Yeah, of course.
And then next to it, the Super Train Megazord. I have to display it like that in the train form because it is kind of a beast when you've got it under. It will take a lot of space up. I have had it displayed before, but just that way, when I get the diorama going and having it look like it's on a train set and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Later on in the video, you'll see something a bit special when it comes to that, but we'll leave it for that
Okay.
for later on. But that Super Train Megazord, very popular. Everyone loves it. Arguably one of the best as well through the seasons.
It's definitely different, isn't it?
It's different. It's a big piece,
Yeah.
say the least.
Yeah, these are brilliant. Yeah, amazing. And then down here,
Yeah.
wow.
Time Force. Next one down, Q-Rex, Time Shadow, Time Force Megazord.
Yeah.
And then,
So, I mean, that looks like a bit of a chunky.
it is,
chunky piece.
yeah.
Do these attach to it as well, or is it just that?
That's just that one. You can have the other ones kind of sit on the back of it, but
Right.
it's kind of a mechanism. You can't really you can transform it into the T-Rex mode, but big heavy joints and
Right.
stuff is a big mechanism to do that. But it will take up a lot of space,
Yeah.
but I kind of like it displayed how the way it is, and with the platform underneath, and with the Megazord on the left, it comes as a Japanese set,
Right.
not with the Q-Rex and stuff. So
Okay.
just trying to make that one look a bit space themed, Time Force
Yeah,
themed.
yeah, of course.
Well, not my favourite season, but I kind of have to fit it in there with from when I collect from Mighty Morphin onwards.
Of course.
So
Yeah, absolutely amazing these are. I love this collection. Now, this is a bit special, and I know exactly where this has come from, but if you just talk me through the sword itself, what season it comes from, etc., and then we'll go from there.
yeah, so it's the Power Sword from the first season, or second season as well, when Rocky takes over from Jason. The Lightning Collection sword, it obviously lights up and stuff, but there is a very special marking right there on it for when Steve Cardenas come down and done a signing at Back to the Retro, which is the local toy shop for me. I helped out with the event with Martin, who runs the shop, with Steve Cardenas. He was lovely enough to sign it for me for helping him out. It's a night and a day, actually, I'd never forget. That will never leave the collection, I say,
No,
either,
of course
because
not.
it's just memories on it.
Yeah.
And the little coin is one below it. It's a little Tyrannosaurus one behind it. If you spin it around, you can just see it's a little...
Oh, yeah, amazing.
But he signed that as well for me.
Yeah,
It's just memories, that is, from
of course.
that day. There's photos on my Instagram
Yeah.
and stuff like that from when I met him, and what a lovely person.
Nice.
He was lovely with everyone. It was a big event. For him to sign the sword, just to put it in the collection,
That's
means
it.
a lot.
And he does a lot of these things where he goes and he does a lot of signs. So it's nice to know that after even he's done so many of these, he's still a nice guy.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's always doing the Comic Cons and stuff like that and signing. Just to have him over here, he had the Wales Comic Con, I believe, but he come down a day early just to come and do a signing at the shop and
Amazing.
get the shop opening and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we're really happy with that event.
And then this is something that I've seen before, but for those of you who haven't seen it, let's go through it because it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, so these are the cards from the first season.
Yeah.
I said before, I'm only missing one for this
Yes.
collection, which is rather annoying.
I can imagine it's
just
very
right here,
frustrating.
and it's the Green Ranger one.
Of course it is, yeah.
They're really cool. They've done a lot of the cards. I found them on a toy page on Facebook. Got a message, and some of them are donated as well. So I'm really happy with that.
Yeah.
But this is where it gets more interesting, I think, is the movie cards.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these, and this is a complete full set. I just think these cards are awesome.
They are.
From the film, in 1995 the film was, I believe. And just to have memories, a full collection of the cards.
Yeah.
There's just never ending, look. It's just,
Yeah.
I think the cards are awesome.
They are. They're done so well.
And
Very
just,
cinematic.
Yes.
And yeah, they're brilliant.
and just have a folder of them. Just obviously it's hard to display
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
collection, but people ask and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
just show them off. But yeah.
So if anyone is watching and they have that Green Ranger one, let Ricky know.
Yes, I need it.
It's quite hard to get hold of, is it?
I believe so.
Okay.
But it'd be good to find it at a toy show.
Yeah.
Maybe could find them online, but
I
think if I find it, it'd be even better.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, just one to complete the season 1.
Yeah.
And then they have done season 2 cards, which I will eventually dive into. But
yeah, of course.
I wasn't a big card collector
until
I found them on Facebook and stuff like that. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to dive into that.
Yeah, they are absolutely brilliant. But as well, Ricky, you dabble in selling.
Yes.
And you are going to be at the NEC in September. So these are few of the bits that you're going to be selling at the NEC, and already they just look absolutely fantastic. So we'll start over here. So obviously we've got the Lightning Collection Green Ranger sword, which it is brilliant, isn't it? I mean, I love the artwork for the Lightning Collection because I think it's done very well.
It's a very cool piece. It's on the shelf at the moment,
Yes.
because where the NEC is only 3 times a year with stuff that I collect, if I can display it.
Yes, of course.
I have got another Dragon Dagger, but it's the original one. But I thought this Lightning Collection one goes with the sword.
Yeah.
But it's just a cool little piece that
It
is
is.
as well.
And then obviously we've got boxed Titanos there. I mean, how spectacular is that?
With the Megazords, there's a few of them there. I've got a lot more.
Yeah.
This is the NEC prep table, basically, that's in the room.
This is just a sneak peek of what could be a very vast table. So, yeah, I just love
everything
that.
to do with Power Rangers will be at the table.
Yes.
I've been selling there for a fair few years now. Last one was not this year, but the year before in April. So it'd be good to see everyone again.
Yeah, of course.
To see all the Power Ranger fans.
But yeah, honestly, I love this stuff. It does look absolutely brilliant.
It's the artwork,
it's the
on
artwork.
the boxes.
Yeah, but I mean again, the boxed White Tiger Zord that's beautiful. And then obviously you got the
fully complete as well.
Yeah.
The White Rangers in there. All
That's
these
incredible,
swords
isn't it?
in box, complete, in really good condition as well. The figures inside.
Activate the Tiger Zords. Tiger Zord, power up! Yeah, it works! Alright! Woohoo! Alright, Saba, let's start all over. Wait, Tiger Zord! Tiger mode! Battle ready now!
That White Tiger Zord, yeah.
beautiful.
Very popular.
Very popular. And then we've got the power gun sword.
Yeah, with morpher inside as well.
With morpher inside.
With all the coins inside.
Fantastic.
It's all the artwork of the original stuff. I just love the boxes on
Yeah,
it.
of course.
And if you see underneath, the original Toys R Us sticker is on it as well.
Oh, amazing.
So, original Toys R Us sticker, $17.99. But it won't be that price
No.
on the table.
we take 20 for it now. But yeah, honestly, they're just beautiful. But the original Megazord there.
Yeah, fully complete as well.
Yeah. Again, I've only got the Reignition Megazord, which I'm happy with, really happy with. But obviously there is nothing like having a vintage original, is there? So, yeah. And then, the Dragon Zord.
Yes.
Again, I think that is the one for me, because I loved Tommy as the Green Ranger. I loved him even more as the White Ranger, but I felt the Dragon Zord was better than the White Tiger Zord for me.
It's a very strong opinion. A lot of people love the Dragon Zord, and a lot of people love the White Tiger Zord.
If you do want to voice your opinion, feel free to do it in the comment section.
That's a good discussion. White Tiger Zord or Dragon Zord?
Yeah. I think we'll pose that question actually right now. Yeah. So you let me know. Is it the Dragon Zord or the White Tiger Zord? Again, leave the comment. Then we've got some original flip heads.
Yeah, one of them is the American version, and one of them is the English version. I've got a few of them. These ones are just out because putting them in the boxes ready for the NEC. I like to prep nice and early.
Yes, of
make
course.
Make sure things are priced.
Nothing worse than rushing around, is there?
No, exactly. It's a big day, the NEC. It's a very, very good toy event. I love it.
Yeah.
Massive toy fair. But just to have all the stuff there, and it's just representing Power Rangers.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people love it.
Yeah.
So it's one of them things.
It's definitely Marmite, and I think that if you either love it or you're not too into it, and if you do love it, you're really into it.
Yes.
So I am very much into it. the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for me.
Yes, the
and
original ones.
The original,
Yeah.
and I would really love to start building on that collection. But these are pretty special, you were telling me.
Yeah, so the two there recently come in. So they're Lightspeed Rescue, but they're the playsets. So they're the Super Sentai playsets from Japan. To find them anywhere, I can't. People probably could, but that is fully complete. It's 55 inches long, which is a big train set.
That is a big train set.
And that's complete. It will be for Saudi NEC. With the Solar Max underneath it as well. That turned up yesterday. It was the only one I could find in the UK. Managed to get it delivered. It goes with the other part.
Amazing.
So just to have both pieces together, I think that'd be very hard to find or to own. I would love to keep it.
Yeah,
but
of course.
One, where am I going to put it?
Exactly.
And I'd rather have these on show at the NEC for
definitely.
people to see, because it's got the Japanese writing on there.
Yeah.
I believe it's Japanese writing because they're from Japan, the Super Sentai line. But it's a cool playset. We had the Megazords and the figures and the weapons. These playsets are just awesome.
It's something special, isn't it?
Yes, 100%.
And then this is really cool, isn't it? Like, you were showing me this. Again, if you don't mind just quickly talking through these newspaper cuttings.
So I bought a massive collection ages ago, and at the bottom of the collection there was newspaper articles. So I thought, okay, they're just to protect the stuff inside, until I folded them out. And these are original newspaper articles from 1994. You had to buy them weekly, the newspaper, for when Power Rangers come out or when they were promoting it. The dates are still on all of them. There are a couple of wear and tear on it, but it literally is the character, and it describes, and it comes from the newspaper, the news in Portsmouth, from where around the area we live. But just to have all 6 of them in just the bottom of a box, I was a bit, gobsmacked. What is this? And I had to do a lot of research on it, and it was just describing what Power Rangers is. And you can take them out and fold them out, and they're all posters of the Rangers. So
amazing.
The Tommy one's got the Green Ranger on the back, and there's a full newspaper article of it. So my idea was to frame it, put them all together, because I thought it was a cool little piece. If you have them all together, it's a history. You don't see the newspaper articles like that.
No, and you probably won't ever see something like this again displayed like this. I know, it's very nice. Yeah, amazing. And just to show you're not all about Power Rangers, there are some other bits.
Yes.
This is pretty spectacular, isn't it?
Yes, it is. One of the most favourite things I own is when I met Robert England in Comic-Con in London. They both surprised me with like a diamond pass where you meet, take photos, get signed stuff. And he signed the Freddy Krueger glove for me because I'm a big horror fan as well.
Yeah.
It's not all Power Rangers, but I promote the Power Ranger stuff, but secretly I love all the horror stuff. But just to have the glove signed by Robert England.
That is amazing.
Freddy to have stuff to do with Freddy.
Yeah.
Favourite horror character.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, I love Dracula. I love Universal Monsters, so it's Dracula.
Yes.
It's Frankenstein, etc. That's what I love in the horror. But obviously, you've got
Mike Myers. There's a few stuff.
Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, that is... People don't like the film.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I watch it every Halloween. Because you've got to take it for what it is.
Of course. I mean, we've all got our guilty pleasures, and for me, a terrible film that I love is Van Helsing with
love it.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman, yes.
Awful. But there's something about it that I love.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's because it combines Dracula, werewolves, Frankenstein. That's what I love about it. So if this is what you love, it doesn't matter how good the content is.
No, because there is a lot of content with the horror stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just...
It's
a few
just seeing
classic
them,
characters.
isn't it?
Yeah. There's a lot of NECA stuff and Trick or Street stuff with the horror side of things. But I just think the detail on the characters are awesome.
Yeah, they do
down
amazing
the Jeepers
stuff.
Creepers there as well.
Again, I love Jeepers Creepers.
Yes, the people... Obviously, there's a lot of history to go around the films, but I love the first 2 films. I think they're awesome.
Number 3, not so much.
No, from number 3 it went down. I know stuff happened on the film. But I think the film and the character design was awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Down here is pretty amazing, isn't it? Obviously, wrestling fan, very much like myself, and Bray Wyatt especially. As The Fiend, he was fantastic.
Let me in.
But yeah, you've got something pretty cool down here, haven't you, that you're able to pick up for quite cheap.
Yes, big Bray Wyatt fan. Growing up, big Undertaker fan. So when Bray Wyatt come along, I just loved all the stuff he done. He got released a few years ago, didn't he?
Yes.
So I managed to pick the total balance out, so I can open these up. Then this is the thing, they all fall over.
Yeah, of course.
But
yeah,
the total side plates of Hurt and Heel.
Amazing.
And then over the other side, the Hurt and Heel gloves from the Fiend. And then the Fiend title plates. So
Yeah.
I picked these up when he got released for very, very cheap.
Yes.
Obviously, we spoke about that off camera, how much I paid for it from the official WWE website.
Yeah.
And then obviously he passed away, which was very, very sad. So everything shoots up in price, doesn't
Yeah,
it,
of
when
course.
someone passes away? But the whole Bray Wyatt thing, the Wyatt family to the Fiend stuff, I just thought was awesome.
Yeah.
So just have a little shelf of memorabilia from him, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they're brilliant. And then just over here, gonna have to get this in shot. It's did you say this is going to NEC?
This will be at the NEC. It is the Smile Time Angel puppet. So any Buffy or Angel fans,
Yeah, that was me.
if you watched Angel, there's a episode where he turns into a Muppet or puppet.
So, you got a little demon in you.
I got a lot of demon in me.
This will be coming with me to the NEC. I have people interested already for it. But it will be at the NEC with me. There's only a certain amount of these do. It comes with a certificate of authentication and stuff.
Amazing.
Obviously the box is a bit damaged, but the puppet is in immaculate condition.
Yeah.
You don't see these around either, and any Buffy and Angel fans probably would love this in their collection.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's brilliant. So, what did you think? Hopefully you think that I did that collection justice. I really hope so. Again, I wasn't able to contribute much to it. I only know what I know about, the original cast. So beyond that, all Ricky. Ricky did a fantastic job of just guiding me through everything. Just the amount of knowledge and the enthusiasm that he had was just fantastic. So a really big thank you to Ricky for letting me into your home, letting me see your collection and just talking me through it. It truly is amazing. As I said, I raised that very controversial question that what is better, the Dragon Zord or the Tiger Zord? And I'm actually going to throw in a bit of an additional, make it a little bit more controversial. Is it the Green Ranger? Is it the White Ranger? For me, the Dragon Zord is the better Zord, but the White Ranger, that, for me, beats the Green Ranger suit. I truly believe it looks absolutely epic, it's amazing, and it's very, very iconic. But yeah, if you are a Power Rangers fan, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know what you thought about the video, what you thought about the collection. Was there anything on that collection that you really desperately want, that you're striving to get? But yeah, please let me know in the comments. And on that same kind of wavelength, please, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, leave that comment. It doesn't cost a penny and it really will help this channel grow. I'm closing in on 700 subscribers now. Honestly, when I first released my video last year, my very first one at Retro by Ronnie, again, I didn't expect anybody to subscribe. So the fact that nearly 700 of you have subscribed to my channel, have been watching my videos, it truly means a lot. So yeah, anything that you can do, share my videos, share my channel, anything to support it and help it grow, truly, honestly appreciated. I also have to give a big shout out to Ricky's son, Leo, who is an avid Pokemon collector. So we're gonna have a very quick glance at Leo's amazing Pokemon toy collection. It truly is a great one, so I hope you enjoy, Leo. I hopefully do have another potential toy room tour to go to. That I need to contact the person and arrange, and if that all pans out, I'm really excited to go to that one. But there is some stuff coming up, isn't there? I mean, we've got toy fairs. Speaking to Ricky, you know, he is an avid collector, but he is also a seller. So as mentioned, he's gonna be at the NEC. He's gonna have a load of stuff, because that was just a small snippet of what he has to offer. I was seeing boxes piled upon boxes of merch that he's got to sell at the NEC. And yeah, he was talking me through the NEC. Obviously, I've heard amazing things about the NEC. I've predominantly gone to Sandown. I was planning on going to Sandown in September, but after speaking to Ricky, he really has thrown a spanner in the works. And I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe this September, this will be the moment that I finally go to the NEC, because I've not been before, and it truly is a bucket list moment for me. I want to go. I want to see what all that fuss is about. You know, the issue is that, you know, being a southerner right on the south coast, you know, you heard me go on and on what a trek Leicester was. Like for me, from the south coast to Birmingham, I might as well be Frodo, travelling to the Shire to Mordor to destroy the One Ring, because that is how far it feels like to me.
Once and for all. Come on, Mr. Frodo.
But NEC, I'm sure, is probably worth it. So I'm going to continue to contemplate this, but I'm really hoping that I will pull that trigger on going to the NEC in September. And with that, that is me done. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And I guess that is where I'm going to leave you now. So if I do not see you through the week, I will see you through the window. Bye-bye.
That's all, folks.